How's it going, PC gamers? Bobby Gooden here, also known throughout the online realm as Ironhammers, and I'll bring you a quick video today to show you a game that just released on Steam. It came out on PS3 a little while ago, and if you're old school like me, you remember it from the Amiga days. Superfrog, and this is Superfrog HD, now out on Steam. If you remember the game from before, you'll know that it's a platformer with a frog, which may be quite funny for some of you guys who watch my videos regularly, because I have a phobia of frogs, which doesn't apply to cartoon hero frogs, fortunately in this case. So let me jump into a game, show you what it's all about. Of course, you take on the role of a frog who's trying to save his girlfriend from an evil witch who has stolen and taken her away. And it's not exactly the same as how you might remember it. While it is just an HD version of Superfrog, it is not exactly how it was before. So they've changed the levels a bit. They've kept the same theme for the different worlds that you have to go through, but the actual level design itself has changed. But the cool thing is you can unlock the original levels to play, and they still have the old school original design to them as well, which is quite fun. So it's old school, and what I love about it is that it just kind of assumes that you're going to figure out what to do. It doesn't tell you to do anything when you jump into the game. There is a how to play section in the settings options, which tells you a little bit more about what you have to do. But if you just jump on in, there's no tutorial, there's no nothing. There's two buttons to press. You've got jump and a fire button, which you have to grab the little green, like jelly bean looking thing. I don't actually know what they're supposed to be. Once you get one of them, you can shoot stuff. So if I find one of those, I'll show you that. But it's so simple, and it just kind of, like I say, lets you get on with it. So you're running around, and obviously the goal is to get to the end of the level. And I believe it functions the same way as the old one, where you have to have a certain number of these gold coins that you see strewn about in order for the door at the end of the level to be unlocked. So there's a little green jelly bean thing, and once I grab that, I can shoot stuff like that. And then that's pretty much it. There's other power-ups you can get, like ones which make you invincible for a short amount of while. And once again, they don't really tell you what they're going to do. You just figure it out for yourself. And then once you get to the end of the level, you move on to the next one. And as I say, the world's got different themes as you go through. Just like in the old Super Mario games, it feels like the old one. Oh, and also you can, as you progress, you can use your cape to float around, so that you don't fall down quite so fast. Bounce. And there's the end of the level. The door is open, and I shall head on in, which brings us something else that you may remember from the old games. The fruit machine. So in the old ones, this used to actually allow you, and you earn more spins depending on how many points you get in each level. But it used to earn you level unlock codes, so that you could, not unlock codes, but level save codes, if you remember those. Because back in the day we didn't have this thing called memory where we could just save game files and stuff. So we used to get codes which we had to enter into the game, which would take us to the level that we were last at, and it'd be some long silly string of codes that you'd have to write down. So if you ever wonder what those note sections in the back of a game manual are for, that's what I used to use them for. So now it doesn't have to give you game save codes or continue codes, whatever they were called. I don't know what you ever called them, but they were annoying, and thankfully we have to deal with them anymore. This time you can win prizes and more spins, and so far I've figured that the prizes, from what I've got so far, from what I've played, are actually the original levels. So that's what you unlock. So you still unlock the original levels from the fruit machine, just it's not a save code. It just allows you to play the actual level from the original game. So we go on into level 2, and the same kind of thing repeats, and you can die quite easily. It gets far more difficult. Once again, doesn't tell you where to go, what to do, just lets you get on with it. And there's my little green jelly bean. I know it's not jelly bean, but and there is what was known as Lucozade, which refills your health and then lets you lose it again straight away, like I did. Yeah, so you can see this isn't going so well, and you can play it much faster. You get more points if you complete levels faster, etc., and more things you collect. I'm trying to talk and play, which makes it even worse. And yeah, if it's anything like the old one, it gets a lot more difficult. And I haven't tried out the original levels yet, but I can imagine they're a lot more difficult too. But I'll leave it there for now, guys. A quick look at Superfrog HD, now out on Steam. Oh, and there's a little bouncy thing. Pro tip, you'll get an achievement on Steam if you find one of those in this game. So, with that, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out Superfrog HD from Team 17, creators of Worms, developer that you can't help but love. So, take care. Do subscribe if you want more PC gaming content. Like if you like the video, and I'll see you guys soon.